Hello, everybody. You listening to the Fair Weather Podcast. Your boy 2K Suave. I'm joined with A-Rod. Vic and Sammy are back from their little bender that they were on after the Celtics made it back to the NBA Finals. You guys look normal. How you guys doing? You guys, where's the level of pressure or emotion that Vic? Where you at?
Nervous, a little bit nervous, I'm getting 2022 vibes. Um, Although the Celtics are the betting favorite, still kind of nervous.
Sammy?
Same. Couldn't have said it any better myself.
Whew. Damn. A-Rod, who you nervous for?
Nobody.
The
Oilers. The Oilers, because the chick with the tits that flash, man. I want them to win.
Yeah, let's go Oilers.
Yo, for
Listen,
real.
I don't want Dallas to win. So, because like if they made it to two bullshit championships, they're gonna be talking all that bullshit. I hope they get swept personally. The Oilers, I mean the Stars. But all right, let's kick it off. Sammy.
It's the Panthers. It's the Panthers.
Oh, it is the Panthers. God damn
Yeah,
it.
Panthers.
I still don't want the Panthers to win. Fuck the Panthers. Let's go Connor McDavid. But anyway, Sammy, it's been a couple weeks. I just want to welcome you back to the show. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. Could be better, but just going through, as Theo Vaughn says, life. It just keeps feeding you. Life just doesn't stop. You just keep getting fed life and life and life, and stuff happens. But yeah, I'm back. I'm good. I'm alive. So appreciate y'all.
When you saying that, A-Rod, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of MVTHOD, man. And then, I'll tell you, sew your fucking asshole clothes to keep feeding and feeding.
I would have, y'all, Sammy, you would have loved the last episode, man. We did a hip hop one, which was pretty fun.
Yeah. And we about to put Vic on some game. I'm gonna do a little training session with Vic, 30 minutes every week. So we're gonna get you up to speed, all right? But any crazy, wacky, funny, anything in sports right now that obviously it's the NBA Finals and NHL is dying down a little bit. Baseball starting to pick up. We're like in a training camp picking up. So I mean, where you at with everything?
I mean, how about Kylian Mbappe pulling Kevin Durant? 2 days after Real Madrid wins the Champions League, he goes over to Real Madrid. So
Yeah,
disappointing. As a PSG fan, I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's gone. Not from a perspective of a player, but just the perspective of we can start over, we can start fresh. We don't have to be this, this club that, just buys stars and stuff like that. So I like where the club is going overall, and good luck to Real Madrid. So
how's that team look next year?
Show me a gun.
I'm gonna play with them on FC 24 or 25. So I'll be right. I'm coming back.
Nah, 2K25, bro.
Oh, going to two. Are they making both?
Yeah, it's gonna be 2K. 2K didn't get the licensing. 2K didn't get licensing for the Premier League, La Liga, or Bundesliga.
What?
English League, Liga de España, and whatever some German bullshit is.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Nah, I'm not. I ain't watching that shit.
Oh God! All right, Vic, what you got for me, man?
I'll wait till it's $29.99.
Well, we got a couple USMNT friendlies coming up here. On Saturday, the United States faces off against Colombia.
About USMNT now with their picks on stuff. How do you feel about them?
I feel like it's bullshit now. I'm a Mexico fan, so fuck them. No, I still root for the red, white, and blue, but that one hurt. That one hurt a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I seen Christian Pulisic take the Dallas Mavericks over the Celtics, but who didn't? My boy Yunus Musa took the Celtics over the Mavericks. So gotta love that. But two big games, big tests. What's that?
Isn't Pulisic from Texas?
No, it's from Pennsylvania.
Oh,
So it might be a Sixers fan. Yeah, Hershey, Pennsylvania. So, honestly, I'm kind of worried about the discourse with the USMNT right now because all the players are saying the wrong things pre-tournament, pre-Copa. They're all over here like, we're focused on our goal of 2026, blah blah blah. Like, fuck that. We should be like trying to win Copa America. Last time we were in the Copa, came in third. We should be at least finishing at least third. And that, I think, it has to do with the coaching. Greg Berhalter is a piece of shit, and he will remain a piece of shit. I think he's a great man manager, but I think he's a dumbass and a terrible coach.
Oof, not a dumbass. That's sheesh. That's
Yep.
I felt that one.
I'm pissed. I hate him
that
more
one.
than I hate Kyrie.
Come on.
Ooh, man.
I
that's
missed you guys
hard.
last week because you guys have to answer a question.
Sure.
'Cause I got some for y'all. A-Rod, oh, and by the way, Christian Pulisic's favorite teams are the New York Jets, believe it or not, the New York Rangers, and the Philadelphia 76ers. This
Oh,
dude
okay.
is random. The dude is random, but he's a Sixers fan, so shout out to Pulisic.
Yeah.
That's why he picked Dallas Mavericks to win, because you know it's fuck Boston if you're a Philadelphia Sixers
Yeah,
fan.
yeah.
Just so you know.
It makes me feel a little bit better.
Exactly. It's okay, bro. It's okay. A-Rod, what you got?
Wacky craziest?
Yeah.
Them titties, man. Them
Yeah,
titties.
for real.
Bro. Them titties. That's right.
Oilers, baby.
10 out of 10.
That's all I got, man. Them titties, man.
Edmonton Oilers, man. Yo, Canada. Oh, Canada. That's how it goes. Oh,
Yeah.
Canada.
There was a chick like 3 years ago that did it at a Panthers game, but I think this girl takes the
It ain't
cake.
hit the same way.
Nah, it ain't hit right, man. They just saw her as white trash, so
All right, and for me, God, this dude, man, Darren Waller. First of all,
I mean
When
JJ
he-
Icefish.
when aka JJ Icefish Waller, uh, when he got married to Kelsey Plum in the first place, I was like, wait, what? They together? So that already caught me off guard. There, the dude somehow finds a way in a calendar year to fumble the bag of bags right before. Not only is Kelsey Plum fine as hell, but she's also in this new WNBA where they're just getting money for no reason. I mean, the Las Vegas Aces just gave them $100,000 each just because. Thank you for being good in the city. So Darren Waller fumbled every bag you can possibly fumble, and then he goes, makes this weird ass fucking music video bullshit, like on some IJJ Fish shit. On top of that, I had him in fantasy last year. He fucked me so many fucking ways. Pause. In fantasy, bro, that shit sucks. Then he's a Giant, so fuck the Giants. And now he's about to retire out of nowhere. All I'm saying to say this, I hope that this is like the extent of it. He's not losing his mind, because we know he has problems in the past with
You say
drugs
he
and
hit
shit.
the bottle again?
I'm praying that he doesn't, because if you fumble a Kelsey Plum, all bullshit aside, man, I might go back to the bottle too. But I really do hope that he's staying sober, because holy shit. And you know what happens in New York, man? Plaxico Burress shot himself in the leg. I mean, shit. Come on now. So my shit is Darren Waller. That's my crazy wacky funny. All right.
It's about girl.
So what's his name? Buffer from the UFC. It's time. Boston Celtics. Dallas Mavericks. Mano y mano. I got the Townie boys here. They look nervous as hell. I guess Luka could do that to you, dog. Like, he's had we came on this show, game. Oh yeah, no, we're game 4. I said, but is it possible that the Minnesota Timberwolves come back? A-Rod, you're like, hell no. And I was like, maybe. Luka Doncic said, nah, bro. And that's why I would be nervous if I was a Celtics fan. Was that right there? Like, some idiot called him out in the stands and said some shit.
I love
And
Derek.
that was the end of the T-Wolves after that. So I want to start with you, Mr. Vic. Before we get into the series, because you did mention something a little bit ago.
I love Derrick Rose.
I talked to A-Rod about this last week. Oh, that's the dude that said Derrick Rose. That's right. I talked to A-Rod about this last week, and I'm like, look.
In honor of the Euros coming up, okay? So there's.
I got you, bro. You got it. But Vic, so you just said something about Kyrie, right? And when was Kyrie on the Celtics? How long ago was that?
2020.
Who the fuck cares?
No, it was before 2020. Actually, I think it was during LeBron shit. So it was when 2017, 2018. Cause remember he was with.
2017 to 20.
That's when the trade happened,
2019.
right? Perfect. 2017. That was what 7 years ago, bro. He was
2017 to 2019. Yeah.
He was 25 years old, bro. Like 24, 25 years old. Like if you look at most professional athletes in their early to mid 20s, they're not the most responsible people, and they just do dumb shit because they're kids, right? But can you admit, because I don't, a lot of y'all didn't think it could work out with the Mavericks because he's going to LA. Da, da, da. He has helped get this team to the finals, and to me, the maturity is all over the place. And he's actually come out and admitted it to, like, yeah, I was in a different place, blah blah blah. And think about it, we were all early 20s too, and it was a different place. Can you at least have a little, like, all right, maybe it's not fuck Kyrie all the way. It's just like I get it, I understand, or I'm not saying forgive, but like, can we have a little bit more sympathy? Because like I'm a Kyrie fan.
I don't hate Kyrie because he left. I don't hate. I really don't. I don't like him because he quit. Right? He quit on that team. He quit in the finals. He lied. Right? Said that he's going to be coming back. Nobody prompted him. Nobody said, hey, are you coming back? He said, if you'll have me, I'm coming back.
If you'll have me, right?
Right.
Maybe they wasn't trying to have him.
Well, maybe they wasn't. So, but I'm just saying.
Well, what is he supposed to do with that?
Not quit on the team. They definitely wanted him because we offered him the money, but that's not. And then on top of that, him leaving and then coming back and acting like he's the victim, right? Stomping on Lucky, using sage to cleanse the garden, like all this shit that's so stupid.
You're a victim.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he acts like he's the victim. I don't know. He's just. I still don't like him. I still think,
bro.
I don't care how old. He was like 26 when he did that. 27.
Shit, man. The shit I did when I was 27.
I mean, I was a little bit more mature than that, I think. But I don't understand why he thinks he's the victim. I don't understand why he thinks that he's the one that needs to be owed an apology. Like, fuck that dude. That's why I don't like him, because he thinks he always thinks he's the one that's right. And I can't deal with that dude. I don't care what he says now. Listen, he's definitely not the most hated athlete in Boston history. Absolutely not even close, right? But he's definitely an asshole.
Who is it? Give me top 5.
It's gotta be Alex Rodriguez. It's gotta be LeBron James.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Bill Lambier.
Hell yeah.
Isaiah Thomas, those bad boy Pistons. Magic Johnson.
Do you really think they hate Magic like that? Because like, him and Larry were cool.
Kareem. Definitely hate Kareem.
I can see Kareem.
But yeah, I mean, Roger Clemens.
But the thing is, Bostonians don't forget. They don't forget. Yeah. They're gonna be on him like white on rice, man.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a hated athlete anymore, but at the time, like I'm talking about, like peak hate. I don't think Kyrie even touches the top 10.
I think he does.
No way.
I think he does.
What do you think about that, Sammy?
That shit he put in the garden?
I
don't think he touches the top 10. I think at this point it's just a troll thing, because he even responds to it. So even though he used to act like, oh, it's not bothering me, you could tell it definitely annoyed him. Like, if it didn't bother you, just don't say anything or laugh about it, like a lot of other players do. You
know what I love about the internet? All I have to do is type in who hates Kyrie in Boston, and there's literally articles about this shit. One that just came out 2 days ago, because it's NBA Finals time, so he's on your mind. And the fact that Vic, y'all still hate him, dog. He has to be in the top 10. Oh, he has to be. But Sammy, while I'm looking this up, same question to you, because you're a little hard on Kyrie as well. Pause. What's your? Because he's matured a little bit. I know. It's, to me, he has, and I can see the growth. Where are you on that?
I mean, when we were going to do, that episode where we were going to kind of give our, apologies, he was going to be one of them, and not because of my hate, but more so because of the situation that I even mentioned at the beginning of the season. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy to have those two talents on the same team, and if they work together, it's going to be insane. But what is he going to do next? You know, like we didn't expect this. You know, it's
You
like
keep waiting. You keep waiting for it. It's not gonna happen. He good.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, and
Okay.
it's not at this point anymore. So that's why I was going to give my apologies, and I gave a lot of credit. You know, people, listeners, and stuff. You can go back. I've been given the credit, especially to you, KK. I'm like, yeah, Kyrie's doing his thing. He's maturing. You know, I got love for him because of as a basketball player. You know, like he's just disgusting to see what he can do with that basketball. But as a fan of the Celtics and how that whole situation went down, like, fuck that guy, for lack of a better term. Like, fuck that guy, honestly. And I heard that shit in the locker room after they won the Western Conference Finals and given these promises, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know if I believe it either. And I'm like, those are all fucking false promises. But yeah, fuck that guy, honestly.
So NBC Sports Boston posted an article.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what made me want to say it. Is that that's
Kyrie Irving is #1 on the list, Sammy.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
The first sentence says
NBC Boston
look,
sucks.
That's recency bias, though.
Yeah, all right, that's what it says. The first sentence says recency bias? ? Nope. And they go in on him. He forced his way out of Cleveland and did this. Then he go. I think maybe you'll forget about it after a few years, but if they win this series, I think he cements himself at top 1. If the Mavericks win, A-Rod, you don't think so? If the Mavericks win, A-Rod, if you don't think he'll be the most hated?
He's definitely in the top 10 after that. He's
already #1.
Like they said, they're the Bostonians, so it's kind of biased. I think he's personally top 10 for all of that shit. Plus, you're in the finals and you have to see him, so you know it's like fresh,
win, dog.
It's like fresh blood in the water, and the Sharks are coming for it because you know the Garden's gonna be chanting "fuck Kyrie" chants.
Oh, yeah,
now let's see how he acts. Is he gonna be doing this shit again and all that and stomping on Lucky and Kyrie, you suck my dick during Ramadan? Like, what's gonna happen? You know, fuck Kyrie.
He hasn't. This is why he's not #1. He hasn't beaten the Celtics in the last six meetings with the Celtics, right? So I mean,
also hasn't won at the Garden.
Yeah, I mean, the guy, who gives a shit? Like, whatever, dude. You're not the Yankees.
Y'all hate him. I can hear it.
Oh, I don't hate him.
I stepped back of the head. I saw that.
He's just a douche.
Hey, I'm with you. I don't like him either. So.
Hey, that's my dog, man. I love the way he plays basketball, bro. It's so beautiful. And come on, Sammy. You said it too. You just said it too.
See, but you can't follow "that's my dog" with "I love the way he plays basketball," because then I'm gonna flick you off before you say.
I was gonna say, and I think I watched him mature a little bit, and I like to see the growth. Damn, the eyes are rolling to the way back, Sammy. But yes, you were right. A-Rod was #2. Who the hell is Ulf Samuelson? I don't know. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that list is so fucking stupid.
Roger Goodell? Fuck.
Everybody. Oh, Roger Goodell's top 10 for sure. Roger Goodell's top 10.
Because of the Deflategate?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
Dog, y'all was pressed over that shit. I know that was. Look,
that was bullshit.
As an Eagles fan, like, I'm already waiting for something to come out about something like, the tampering and the tush push banning it. Like, but we never had no shit like y'all. Right? Y'all had some scams.
Ridiculous. Couldn't believe that shit.
All right. Let's go to the series though. I'm gonna ask a question to you, A-Rod. Who is the most? Because we've been talking about Boston too much. Who is the most important player for the Mavericks, not named Luka Doncic or Kyrie Irving in this series, for them to have a chance to win the series?
I would say PJ Washington, because apparently the Celtics are the best 3-point shooting team in the season, but in the playoffs, I think it's been the Mavericks. So PJ needs to keep up what he's doing. But I can bounce it back and say the bigs got to do their things because Kristaps is going to be back. So Live have to do their thing, and hopefully, knock on wood, that Kristaps is 100% healthy and they're not rushing him into this, because you know what I told you, man, and I'm not praying for anything to happen. I want Kristaps to get his ring. I really do. As a Knicks fan, I love the guy, but I've seen it time in and time out. So, but I think
you don't think because it's been since April 29th. I mean, he's had a substantial amount of time.
It's a long time.
If they were going to rush him, because they thought he was going to come back to Indiana, that would have been rushing it. I think that plus the extra week off, I would say I would feel pretty. I would
when
feel pretty
when you're
confident.
playing a college team like the fucking Indiana Pacers. So I mean, it makes sense.
I don't, I don't think Porzingis was ever planned to come back during these previous series at all. I know they kept saying, "Oh, he's not coming. Maybe he might come back." I don't think that was their plan at all.
And we talked about
Maybe
this, didn't
in
we?
the Eastern Conference Finals,
Yeah.
if they get to game 6 or 7, maybe they'll consider putting him out there and he'll be fine.
If
But
it
they
was the
won't have
Knicks,
any
if it
plan.
was the Knicks, if it was a healthy Knicks without the same Knicks from the series before Brunson and that, he would have came back game 3. I promise you that.
Torn
That
ACL.
would have been rushing him back. So to me, that easy series plus the week off. Now I feel like all right. Now he didn't have to ramp it up like he could have been doing before. So I feel pretty confident about that. But A-Rod, you got is it PJ or is it one of the bigs?
I'm gonna go PJ because the Celtics are a shooting team and they like to shoot the three ball. We definitely see the your turn, my turn thing with them. So I think PJ is gonna have to get a turn in that. So give me
All
PJ
right.
Washington.
Now to flip it before I go
Insert
to
the funny meme. Who had PJ Washington?
I'm gonna flip to the other. I'm gonna flip to the other before I go to Boston. I mean, before I go to the Boston boys, A-Rod. I'm gonna flip it back. Who's the most important player to you on the Celtics that are not named Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum for them to go ahead and win this shit?
If we gotta exclude them, it's easy. It's easy. My favorite bald-headed white stallion now, man.
The
I'm
Buffalo.
gonna say something.
It's Derek White.
I'm gonna say something. I have two people, but one's like 51% and one's 49%.
I mean,
I
Drew
got
Holiday.
50.
Drew
That
Holiday is definitely big.
Drew Holiday to
But
me.
Derek White, what I've said, like, we know Drew Holiday is going to do with Drew Holiday. I don't think Drew Holiday ever misses a beat to a beat in the drum. But
But let me explain why that I'm picking him.
were you asking me the question or are you answering the question? I don't know what to fucking do anymore.
Go.
I'm just, I'll give you your floor. Don't worry, Mr.
Go,
Host.
go.
I think Derek White because I think, Mr. Guy in the tile next to me has been saying he's an all-star, so I want to see this all-star bullshit. I'm on the train now, pause. I'm riding this train, pause, all fucking day. I love the Derek White story, man. I love it. The guy is amazing. He doesn't miss ever. So I'm going with Derek White, but do continue, sir. Pause.
Drew Holiday. The only difference, Drew Holiday just did this shit, dog. That shit's fresh in his blood. And Derek White, he comes from a phenomenal franchise in San Antonio, but the championship days were a little bit before when he got there, and
He played in the finals 2 years ago.
Yeah, but did he win?
No, but he was there.
Okay, that don't matter. I said I saw the one dude be the reason to me. Giannis, of course, but Drew Holiday, the way he can lock you fucking down in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes to go, 10 seconds to go, he makes the most just clutch, the shit that people don't pay attention to, the casual basketball fan won't pay attention to. It's like an effect that Draymond has with the Warriors that it just bothers me because you watch him and it's why is he all over the place? He's here, he's there. He got the loose ball, he got the rebound. It's like what Josh Hart was doing for y'all, on the Knicks. Just damn, I can't keep this man off the paint. I can't keep him off of this. So to me, the dude that did it, that's the reason why I said 51%. Obviously, the other 49% is Derek White. So I just got to get an edge a little bit to my boy Drew. So, all right, Sammy. Now I'm gonna flip this back to you. Not who are the most important players. Who are you the most scared of on the Mavericks? Not named Kyrie Irving or Luka Doncic.
I have to say the way Gafford's been playing, and just because of some of our minor weaknesses in the paint, I think, you look at how Indiana attacked us and kept a lot of those games close. So that does give me a little bit of pause. Makes me a little bit nervous. Is obviously the big man, and obviously just seeing what Porzingis. I mean, I know we got Porzingis back, but it's still gonna be a little shaky in the beginning. A little bit nervous going up against a big man, especially with as much momentum as Gafford has right now. So, yeah, that's who I got.
And to follow up with,
there's something about Lively's hair when it moves around like a fucking coral in the ocean. Like, man, the man gets busy down low. Pause. So
Sammy. But to follow up because we didn't have you right after y'all won the series. Obviously, we've been filling in for you in the last couple weeks, trying to tell the fans how you feel about everything. So I want you to actually have the floor and just really give me like how you're feeling about how you guys
Brown.
finish that series with Indiana and so on and so forth.
Brown.
I mean, I'm not gonna hammer a drum right now because Vic already gave me the
No,
flowers
give
for
it.
killing
No,
the ground.
I want to hear it, bro. I want to hear it. Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, I've heard it a couple places, and I hear Legler give a lot of credit to Jason Tatum, and especially some of the things that he said that Vic has mentioned many times. Like the guy is a great playmaker. When he's getting double, triple team, when you look at when he first came in the league and that situation would occur to him, he would lose the ball, he would fumble. Now he's more attentive to that. And obviously he has to attack those differently. Do I still hate that step back three? You better fucking believe it. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. There were too many instances, especially at the end of game 4. Again, doesn't matter. We blew them out, whatever. But like, you got to go to the rack, man, especially when you pump fake, because you're still good for it. People aren't going to leave you that open. If you're wide open, okay, take it. But if you're going to stutter, go to the rack because you just got them. Like you got them on their back foot. Go to the rack. Get the foul because he was drawing a lot of fouls too. That's the problem. Now, my other side is Jaylen Brown is a fucking dog. And I've been telling you guys, Jaylen Brown is a fucking dog. Not only did he hit that fucking game or the game tying 3, right? But as soon as he got snubbed from All NBA, he said, you know what? I'm going to drop a 40 piece on you bitch asses in a playoff game and just make you remember who the hell I am. And I know he said he doesn't care.
And
but
we noticed every one of those 40 points on like the comfortable 32 from Jason.
Thank you.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Sorry, Vic.
You can feel that 40. Like he'll give you 3. He'll give you 4 turnovers. He might go 10 for 19. He might miss a couple free throws, but you gonna feel his game the whole way through. Like
let me say this. Let me say this part, because I am rocking the Tatum for Vic. But the issue is we have seen it in the past from Tatum. Like he has those big games that against Miami, against Milwaukee, who else? Against Brooklyn. He's had those games that they were like, oh shit, like he's next up. But it seems like this playoffs, I'm not sure what it is, but he does such dumb shit at the end of games, especially in fourth quarter situations. I looked at the game, I think I was watching it with A-Rod. It was like game 3, game 2. What do you have, like 18 in the first half or some shit? Like, or 18 in the first quarter? And then like the rest of the quarter, like the rest of the game, he had like 3 or some shit like that. I think, no, he had like 26 in the first half and then like 3 the rest of the game. It's like, yeah, you still got your almost 30 points. I think he had 32, so he had 6 the rest of the game. Yeah, you got your 32, but like when the game was close, where were you?
And people had to sweat that over/under on DraftKings and shit. Because I was like, damn, you look good early, but then like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I give him his credit. I want to see him show up. He's been really good. Not as far as his decision making, and Vic has already said that, so I'm not going to bash him right now. Vic has said that some of his decision making is still questionable as far as taking shots, but yes, he has shown, especially I got to give him credit on the defensive end and rebounding. He's been
playmaking.
Boardman gets paid. He gets to them damn boards. That's an easy over every time on Hard Rock, baby. Easy over. All right. Same to you, Vic. Who are you the most afraid of from the Mavericks not named Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving?
It's going to be those bigs. The Celtics.
Which one?
Both of them.
You got to give me 51%.
They're pretty much one guy, right? I mean,
they literally are.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, you're absolutely right. They're literally like, all right, you come in, I come out. You come in, I come out.
Yeah, they do the same thing. Derek Lively Jr. and Daniel Gafford did the exact same thing. Now, I will say that Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford didn't have the best games against the Celtics during the regular season, but they've obviously come into their own. And where the Celtics struggled against the Mavs in the 2 games that they played was in the restricted area, and B in the paint non-restricted area, right? So I think as a team, just looking at the numbers here, Derek White gave up 46%, Horford gave up 52%, Kristaps gave out 50% from inside the restricted area. The only player under 40% that defended in the restricted area, in the non-paint area, was Drew Holiday and Jason Tatum that held their guys under 40%.
Drew Holiday.
So
the play in Indiana that lives rent free in my head where he knocked Halliburton out.
Bro, that was crazy. I mean, that steal at the end of the game. I mean, Jesus.
That's what he brings to your team, and I expect him to do that.
Yeah.
And when he slips up, like it's a fluke game for him. It's a very fluke game. You can be like, that's very unlike him. You know?
No, for sure.
I was telling A-Rod last week. It's like, as a Sixers fan, I really don't give a fuck about y'all. But I hate the fact that I love so many players on your team. I love Jason Tatum. I love Jaylen Brown. I love Drew Holiday, like with every bone in my body. Like he's the perfect point guard to me. The way he plays is like, it makes me just so happy to watch basketball. And then Derek White's old bald ass, I'm like, God dang, he plays good basketball. And you know who's even growing? I mean, Kristaps. I always appreciated Kristaps because he's so good, and I just wish he was always in the right situation. Because like it was just every thing didn't really work out how it should have. And to me, I'm so happy to just see him happy and just being the unicorn that he should be. Obviously, the injury is still a concern. But you know who's kind of growing on me a little bit, Pause? Joe Mazzulla. Oh, weird, crazy ass.
Yeah.
He's a very entertaining, like, athletic, offensive coordinator coach, basically. Like, I'm like, damn, the shit that you be coming up with, like, I'm like, damn, you a smart dude, bro. You're a really smart dude in a situation where he could actually probably succeed. So I like a lot of players on y'all team, like just in general. So, and even Al Horford, like I remember when he was at Florida, like I was cheering for him and Joakim Noah. Like I really was. Like I'm like, damn man, I like to see the Florida teams do well. So even his old ass, it would be nice for him to get a ring too. But he deserved, out of everybody in the league, everybody talks about Chris Paul. Nah, fuck that. Al Horford deserves a ring.
Get that man a ring.
So okay. And then for you, Sammy, who is y'all on your team? Because obviously outside of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and I'm gonna throw Derek White in this too. So outside of Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum, who do you feel like will be the X factor? Like, yeah, because we had him tonight, he was the one.
You can't do that to Derek White.
That's why I had to take him out. That's too easy. Come on now.
Drew Holiday does what he does.
Yeah, Sammy, go ahead.
Drew Holiday.
He just wants to be right on this. That's all he wants.
Vic.
We drafted Drew Holiday back at
I don't care what you say. I'm taking Derek White because
can't do it. Give me somebody else, dog. Come on.
So here's why.
You know your team. Right? You know your team.
It's not offensively where we need Derek White. Derek White is probably getting matched up on Kyrie Irving. He needs to shut Kyrie down. He didn't.
Luka?
He was. Oh, definitely Drew, dude. Drew's way bigger. Drew needs to be guarding Luka. Drew has a big enough body where he can cover Luka.
Yeah, but he's like 6'3", 6'4".
Drew?
Yeah,
Drew's
long
like
arms though.
Yeah, but he's big. He's built.
Yeah.
Derek White's the same size. He's gonna get pushed around.
So I forgot what I was listening to, but they get the 2 games that Luka played against y'all this year. Even though they lost both, it was like 37, 18, and 12, and then like 34, 15, and 12. I was like,
yeah, but let's so I just took the game that we played them after the All-Star break because they were a different team, right?
March 1st, right?
Yeah, so March 1st, I think. So yes, he did go 37, 12, and 11, but he was also a minus 20.
But that's because they lost by 35.
Exactly. So this shows you. And you know who didn't perform well? Kyrie Irving. He shot 39% from the field and 14% from three. This just shows you if you shut down Kyrie, you shut down PJ Washington, Luka can do his thing, and you'll still win by 20.
I don't know, man. This playoff version of the Mavericks, they look a lot better. Like, can we not admit they look like they're gelling? All right, Sammy, when y'all started the show, y'all both said, I'm a little worried. So what makes you a little worried, Sammy, specifically?
If just Luka goes, bananas, like absolutely bananas. Like that's really my only concern. I'm not concerned with the rest of that roster. And then my other concern is if he goes bananas, is Jason Tatum going to start chucking up threes? Like we have to keep our composure. This is a finals game. So my issue is, do we have the composure? And they've proven it so far, right? They've taken care of business. I know I was really hard on them after the Miami Heat, series, but they've taken care of business since then. And that's going to be the big proving and deciding factor here. Did they learn? And I said it back then. Did they learn from the mistakes of the past? Because I don't think any team in the NBA can beat them right now with Porzingis back. Nobody can beat them in this entire league. Only they can beat themselves.
I have a question. So why did you say they remind you of 2022 vibes?
That was big.
Oh, Vic, why you say that?
Well, I mean, we were very confident going into the series. I think, we really felt like we were the better team, which we were, and we're the better team here. We had the better record that year, I believe. No, we did. I think we had the better record that year. So it's just starting to feel a lot like that. It has nothing to do with stats or anything else other than just the feeling. I'm just worried. I'm just nervous. But the only person that's going to beat the Celtics is the Celtics. If Tatum doesn't perform to the level he should, I mean, in 2022 he shot the bed, and
he went silent.
Your mic isn't working anymore. It must be Mercury Gatorade. We still can't hear you, brother.
Leave and come back. It's been a fun day.
Well, but no. I mean, I'm looking at. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you now. Go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, so Jason Tatum, he just doesn't need to shit the bed. In 2022, he shit the bed. When he was in the finals, he got us to the finals and then shit the bed in the finals. Jaylen Brown needs to stop making dumbass decisions on passes. I've seen that man go up and just jump into the air with no fucking nothing. He's just like, all right, I'm gonna throw the ball and hope that something happens. Jason Tatum's shot selection, like Sammy said, has been piss poor this playoffs so far. He needs to find a way to keep going to the rim and stop settling for these mid-range fallaways. He's bigger than everybody guarding him, and he's faster too, which is so upsetting why he doesn't just take it to the rim almost every time. And honestly, he's probably going to be bigger than whoever's defending him. Otherwise, who's going to be on him? Josh Green, PJ Washington.
I mean, well,
who's going to guard Jason Tatum on this team?
They have
nobody that can guard Jason Tatum.
Well, nobody. Derek Jones. Look, they might be playing. No, they're gonna play zone. That's what they're gonna do. They play a 2-3. They play.
Go ahead. Go ahead. The Heat tried it too, and we fucking cooked them. Missoula figured that out. Where everybody's love. What's his name? I don't even remember his name anymore. Fuck him. The guy coaching the Rockets. He couldn't figure it out.
Oh,
Udoka. He couldn't figure out how to beat his zone. Missoula did. I
told you he's an offensive damn. I'm like, yo.
So I have confidence in the coaching staff. I just need our two best players, to show up and play the way that they played all year. And honestly, Jaylen Brown has gone to a completely different level this playoffs. And if he continues to play like that, and Jason Tatum can match him on that level, even though he's been good, he just hasn't matched him on the intensity level. So,
A-Rod, I got a question, bro. I got two questions, but I'm gonna ask this one first because I want this shit about to get a little messy though. If Jaylen Brown wins Finals MVP, is this a bad look for Jason Tatum?
He just becomes Steph Curry for a little bit. That's it.
Steph Curry was Steph Curry was the unanimous MVP. It didn't matter. It didn't matter with him.
It took him a while though.
But he was the unanimous MVP before they won the championship, and he wasn't winning the Finals MVP.
Listen.
Think about it. They already talk crazy about Jason Tatum now, right? Obviously, we know the media is real hard on him. Pause. But if he doesn't win Finals MVP, I feel like Stephen A. Smith gonna be loud as fuck. And when he says something, And everybody's gonna say the same shit. I'm telling you right now. You don't think that it's gonna cause a little bit of like, oh shit, yeah, that's weird. Like Jaylen Brown's team, and then it becomes like this weird Kobe and Shaq shit. What do you think, Sammy?
Didn't Iguodala win Finals MVP?
Yeah.
But
What are we talking about here?
But when
Iguodala,
listen to me, when Iguodala won Finals MVP, Steph Curry was already the unanimous NBA season MVP, so he didn't have to prove shit. He just had to win. On the other hand, Jason Tatum gets a lot of criticism from the media. And if he doesn't show up and he doesn't win Finals MVP to Jaylen Brown, don't you think this will be bad for him? Like they gonna give him
Tatum
a hard
already
time.
got first team All NBA, so I don't know what we're arguing about.
Unanimous MVP.
I'm not letting you do this to
Steph
us.
Curry.
I'm not letting you do this to us.
You gotta answer. You don't think it'll go? Okay. Go ahead, A-Rod.
Hey, they won the championship in 2015. He didn't win the MVP until 2016.
Oh, what? Okay, cool.
Facts.
Fuck the facts. He was him, bro. He hit that shot from far deep on the three against OKC that one night.
But I'm just saying, Curry wasn't the
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, A-Rod.
All right, so this is the way I see it, man. I think it's at the point that the Celtics have too much scrutiny against them of like why they haven't won a championship yet. And I think in this era of NBA, like players are soft, okay? Jason Tatum is soft. I don't give a fuck what you want to say, Vic. Motherfucker is soft. I don't think he cares about that. I think he cares about winning a championship. And if it's expensed at that he is the MVP at the end of it, then so be it. If Jaylen Brown wins it, I think he's okay with that. I just think that's
I want to be the face of the league.
Well,
come on, man.
How's that
supposed to? We talked about this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Come on, man.
Really can't. I gotta side with them. I gotta side with them on this.
If Antoine Walker won a championship,
you sound more like Stephen A. than Stephen A. right now.
Don't you ever in my lifetime compare me to that man? Come on now. But anyway,
I just think
am I being toxic?
I think you're being toxic. You're poking the bear right now.
I'm being toxic. A little Vic, am I being toxic?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yo, your mic is crazy right now. I can't hear you, brother. But anyway, all right, my bad. All right, I'm being toxic. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. So my bad. Okay. So what I want to do then, I want to get to a segment that Vic is going to help lead later this, we like to gamble a little bit, so let's talk about some betting odds for the Celtics and Mavericks NBA Finals coming to a theater near you. So first and foremost, we got the series winner, Vic. Do you have the number? I have a lot of my stats on from FanDuel, DraftKings, Caesars, and BetMGM. So they're all over the place. I got plus 184, just series winner, plus 184 a FanDuel for the Mavericks, minus 210 for the Celtics on DraftKings.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're a heavy favorite. But actually, I saw that a lot of the public money is our public bets, I should say, are on the Mavericks. And to be honest with you, that's where the value is. There's no value in taking the Celtics at minus 220, right? If I were a betting man, the bet that I would make is that on the total number of games for the series. So correct series. Let's see here. Where is it?
5.5, right?
Yeah. So Boston Celtics versus Dallas Mavericks. When will the series end? 4 games, 5 games, 6 games, 7 games. I would put a lot of money on 5 games. It's at plus 220. I think that's a good bet. 6 games, plus 230. Another great bet. Any of those is better than
6 is a really good one. I'll take 6 for sure.
Yeah, any one of those is better than betting on the actual outright winner of the series. Also, guessing the correct score of the series. It's a big one too. Boston Celtics versus Dallas Mavericks series total games over 5.5 minus 165, under 5.5 plus 135. Yeah. I would go and try and predict the correct total of games. Like when will the series end? Okay, and I'm liking 5 or 6 there.
Okay, cool. And then game one, Sammy. Let's focus on game one real quick. So game one is you guys are minus 6.5. So and I think the over under. I don't have the over under, but I have the winner chicken dinner minus 230, Celtics, and then spread minus 6.5 for minus 110, for the Celtics. So how would you want to play that?
I mean, you take that 6.5. You're not going to really go for the winner there. You're going to take the 6.5 and hope they just get
Which
a
way?
lead, hold it. Celtics. I'm not going plus. I'm not taking the plus there. Not first game at home. One team just rested. Porzingis back.
But there's a thing about momentum. There is a thing about momentum.
I mean,
why do you do this all the time? You just what do you want them to say? What do you want us to say?
6.5
is that's why I don't.
6.5.
If you're trying to, I mean, I don't really like the value either way. But if you're going to swing one way, you're taking the 6.5. What is the over under? That's what I'm actually really curious about.
214. I take the over all day.
Yeah, I was going to say I take the over on that.
See, all right. What do you think is going to be coming first? Like the nerves, or like they just going to be like, let's go? Because they might be missing some shit.
It's the NBA.
Have you seen all the game ones we've had so far? We come out swinging.
Facts,
we punch teams in the mouth. It's game 2 that you got to be worried about.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, I'll give you that. Any other odds that you're looking at? A-Rod. I mean, A-Rod or Vic.
What are the MVP odds?
Okay. I thought I had that pulled up. I think Tatum. I think Tatum was like minus 6, but I don't.
Tatum's minus 115. Luka Doncic is plus 210. Jaylen Brown plus 650. Kyrie Irving plus 2,000.
Ooh. I'm going either Luka or Jaylen. I think those are good. Those are good value picks.
Give me plus 650, boy. Jaylen Brown.
White. I'm going Derek White. Fuck that.
Derek White plus 4,000.
They're not picking Derek White unless
they picked Andre Iguodala.
Derek White.
I'm going to say unless he has some Iguodala type of shit.
Which he can.
Iguodala is the worst MVP. That was the worst pick I've ever seen for MVP in my life. He didn't do shit. LeBron still averaged 29, 15, and 12. He led both teams. Sammy. He led both teams in every statistical category. Every single one. The fuck? Come on, man. Kyrie died, and then Kevin Love died. Come on, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Andre Iguodala. Fuck. And I love Andre. He's a Sixer.
It don't sound like it.
Still in my heart. But nah, fuck that. They nah. Come on.
If I'm looking at value, Jaylen Brown's definitely the best value.
That's
but if I'm looking at long shot value, Kyrie Irving is the one I put my money on. But I just don't think there's a way. I don't think there's a way that Dallas wins and Luka Doncic isn't the MVP.
What's Kyrie's odds?
2,000 plus 2,000.
Damn.
That's how crazy it would be for.
That's good.
And Kristaps is plus 4,000.
10 on that one. You feel me?
Everybody listening, tune in next week. I got some great Euro picks.
Why not
We've
just
been talking about this. All right, cool. What else? Anything else from this series? Pick a winner. Go ahead.
All I can say is I love how you play good cop, bad cop every time we watch. It's like you are the good cop and then you are the bad cop right afterwards, bro.
Listen, man. Hey, Rob, I'm going to start with you on this one. Give me the games. How many games and who that winner in the finals MVP? Go.
You want my pick?
Yeah. Winner, finals MVP, and how many games?
Here's what I'm going to tell you.
Come on.
In the words of my man Kanye West, I guess you'll never know my pick.
Anyway, you're not getting the fuck off scot-free. Go ahead, brother. Give me the picks, dog. Run it. I'm going to write this shit down, too, buddy.
Celtics in 7. Derek White is my MVP.
Stop being funny, like, for real.
I'm not. That's
a lot. As the Derek White lover, I love that. I love that. But I love that.
Hey, let him do that. Like, look at the growth, guys. Look at the growth. He went from get that fucking guy.
Yo,
He
Dead
shouldn't be an
ass.
all-star.
I love
Dead
that.
ass. Me and A-Rod, we have really, really come around. Okay,
I'm so
to the
happy.
point in which I get mad when people talk shit about him. I'm like, yo,
Listen,
stop
I
it, bro.
think
Yeah,
Stop
yeah,
it.
you were already on it. You
I
were
know,
deep
but
in
like,
it. A-Rod took a little bit to
I'm,
convince.
I'm like, I'm to the point where I get mad when people talk shit about him. I'm like, whoa, that's a good basketball player, buddy. Stop it.
listen. Here's my reasoning behind that, because I feel like when the lights are the brightest, Jason Tatum this year in the playoffs has been kind of shaky. I know he gets his 30 points, but it's like when you're up by 12, like Sammy said, and I still piss my pants every time I hear that saying. Jaylen Brown, I feel like he's riding this wave, and Derek White is just playing comfortable basketball. He's just playing comfortable. He knows what he needs to do, and if he needs to take off, like, he makes big plays. He makes big plays all the time. So I'm saying this here now for y'all to hear. If the motherfuckers win the finals and Derek White is the MVP, I will buy a Derek White jersey and I will rock that shit all year. All fucking year I will wear. I might even shave my head. I might even
If
No,
you do
no,
that,
whoa,
if you do that, hey,
don't go
if that
too far.
happens, I
I
will
like
wear
the
the
jersey
Rashford
idea.
jersey
I
with
like
you.
the jersey idea. That we will do. And then we got to go to Yard House or some shit and go watch a game. And you got to wear the jersey. And you got to wear some Celtics gear too.
I'll be
And
like,
you gotta
where's
wear
my
some Celtics
fucking
gear
car?
too.
Where's my car keys at?
You
Fuck.
got to do the whole. You
Fuck
got to
this
get a Sam Adams. You got to have a cousin from Boston. You got to have all that shit, dog. So
I'll
that
do it all.
is the bet.
I'll do it all. I just will never wear a Red Sox hat, but I'll wear. Listen, I hate the fucking Celtics with everything in my body, but there's something about this team that does not piss me
Shut
off.
up! Don't remind me, God.
There's not one player on this team that pisses me off. If it's anyone, it's Jason Tatum, because he should be that guy. He should be the MVP. He should be the face of the NBA.
Damn, you're right.
But
There's
Derek,
nobody.
but
I don't hate nobody.
Derek White, I've sat down, I've watched more Celtics game, and I'm like, holy fuck, the guy is good. Still not an all-star to me, but hey, make me a believer. Make me a believer.
Hauser.
All for it. I'm all in on the
Yeah,
guy.
fuck Sam Hauser. He
That's
sucks.
mine. Sam Hauser. That's my guy. I don't like.
Yeah, I cannot believe how cold that guy went from three.
Don't like
Jesus
him.
Christ, he's dog shit.
All right, I'm gonna go next because I have to contradict you, A-Rod, because I
Of course you
think
Bad
we like to compare this guy, and because the guy wants to be that guy, and I think he got it in him to be the guy. I think Jason Tatum about to go fucking bananas in this series. He has the taste of defeat when they know we were on the show together, the four of us. I told y'all, I said, "Oh, I got Celtics in 5." I can go back and find the audio. I know I said that for a fucking fact because I'm like, yo, this team is fucking cold, and the Warriors, how the fuck did they get to the finals? Jordan Poole, that ain't gonna work. What was Gary Payton Jr.? That ain't gonna work. I didn't believe the third. I mean, I didn't believe none of that shit. The reason why y'all lost that is because y'all wasn't just ready for the maturity of the Golden State Warriors. They've been there, done that, right?
The reason we lost is because fucking Ime Udoka dropped on Steph Curry every fucking
No,
game.
just because you guys were not mentally like y'all should have won a lot of those. Like some of the
100%.
games that you guys have won this series against Indiana. Those are the games y'all was losing against Golden State.
100%.
So I think that's a good even though people want to talk about their cakewalk to the finals or whatever. You're able to, at the end of the day, we're fucking professional basketball players here in the NBA. I don't care how fucking talented your team is. You don't just, no one's just shit better than everybody like that. You're going to come to play, right? So I think we learned a lot about the Celtics and a lot of key moments of them overcoming the demons that haunted them in 2022. And I think Jason Tatum is going to be the head of that portion of the state, they like to say. I think he's going to go because everybody is expecting Luka to go crazy, and everybody wants to know what the fuck's going on with Kyrie. But I think Jason Tatum's like, yo, what about me, bitch? Like, I think he about to average a cool 34, 11 and 6 this series. I'll be 11 rebounds, 6. I'm being dead serious. Like, I think Giannis did that a couple years ago. Jokic did that last year. Like, we're in an era of not dynasties no more. We're in an era of like, yo, I got some shit to prove today. Like, and I think we saw that with Steph in 2020, 23 was Giannis, 24 was whatever it was, Jokic. We're in an era of like, I got some shit to prove. So it's gonna be Kyrie, Luka, Tatum or Brown, that offer, they got some shit to prove. But I think Tatum about to go crazy personally. So I got the Celtics in 6. However, all I'm saying is, like, I'm going for my dog Luka. No offense, y'all, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be happy if y'all win because I don't hate any players on that team. But Luka, you know how I feel about Luka. Hey, Sammy, like, I kind of remember we kicked off this season. I said that's my MVP. He's in shape. Oh, it's a wrap for the league. That's just how I was thinking. So I would really love to see Luka just go get that shit, like, for real, because I think he's like that. And yeah, that's it. But I'm gonna pick y'all to win this shit in 6. Jason Tatum,
like us.
final, Jason Tatum, Finals MVP. Go ahead, Sammy. Team, games, and MVP.
I'm gonna regret this. I got the Boston Celtics in 5, and I have Jaylen Brown as my NBA MVP.
Oh, I'm putting the money
Finals
down
MVP.
right now. Go ahead, Sammy.
Me and Vic.
Vic?
You guys hear me?
No, Sammy, go ahead. I wanted you to finish your statement.
Oh no, that was it.
But you said, why are you gonna regret picking Jaylen Brown?
No, I was gonna regret picking 5, but
Oh, all right, betting man. What's more likely to you, Celtics in 5 or Jaylen Brown Finals MVP?
what is more likely? Jaylen Brown MVP.
Ooh, okay, I like that. All right, go ahead, Vic.
All right, so let's go ahead and cue up the clip from 2022 when I was on your guys' show saying that the Celtics were going to win in 6. I am going to say the same thing here again. There's something about Boston teams winning championships away. I don't remember the last time we won a championship at home, but I'll take the Celtics in 6, and I think if the Celtics win this series, Jason Tatum, there's no way that he's not the MVP. I really hope what you say is right, Kay. But I think we're going to get some more of the silent assassin guy who gets his boring points. I just hope that he takes it to the hole a little bit more this series, especially with the matchup that he's going to have. As much as I would love Derek White, I just don't think, especially with Porzingis back, he's going to have enough of an offensive impact to be able to be the MVP. Jaylen Brown, he was the Finals MVP in 2022 if we would have won it, and we saw what happened there. We need Jason Tatum to be the MVP if we want to win the series. So give me the Celtics in 6, Jason Tatum as the MVP. God, I really hope so. I really hope this is our year.
Green Dick over here.
Yeah. Oh God, everybody picked the Celtics. This is so adorable. I am so look. I don't know what it is, because, like, this series doesn't have any real impact on me whatsoever. Like, it ain't no LeBron, it ain't Giannis, it ain't Luka a little bit, but, like, I feel so excited for this fucking series, dog. Like, I'm really feeling like, damn, I can't fucking wait. So, now I want to keep the theme real quick because I listen to the media and shit, and they be talking about, oh, this team versus this team. Da, da, da. Go ahead. I'm gonna start with you, Sammy. 08 Celtics versus the 2024 Celtics, 7-game series. Who you got? And who's your Finals MVP for that? This is fun, dog.
I'm gonna have to go 2008 Celtics, and the MVP is probably going to be Kevin Garnett.
KG, okay. He won it for. Wait, who? It was Paul Pierce that won it for in 08, right?
Yeah.
So why would KG get it this time? What's his assignment? Somebody got to lock up Tatum, bro. All right, Vic. A-Rod, go ahead. 08 Celtics versus 24 Celtics.
08 Celtics, bro.
Yeah. Finals MVP.
Tom Thibodeau, baby. You know it.
Nah, fuck that. Pick a player.
Give me Sugar Ray.
Wait, ain't like that. He ain't like that. Vic, what you got?
He's like that. He's like you want to be Miami? You want to be a LeBron fan? What do you do for the Heat?
Hey, Jesus Shuttlesworth, baby. Jesus Shuttlesworth. That's the homie. Vic,
guys, Come on. I love the 08 Celtics more than anybody, but I don't think Eddie House is going to be guarding Derek White. I don't think Big Baby Davis is going to be able to shut down Porzingis. The Celtics have a great top. They had a great top three that year, and the 2023 or 2024 Celtics would literally shoot the fucking lights out of the 2008 Celtics.
What was our defensive rating in 08?
It was a great rating, I'm sure.
What was the defensive rating? That's what it was. Y'all shut all that shit down.
Yeah, but the threes though, it's a completely different team. It's a different NBA. There's no way.
Paul Pierce. Who guarding the truth?
Jason Tatum.
Who's guarding Kevin Garnett?
Kevin Garnett's gonna get his.
You know Garnett. They all scared of him, dog. Come on, dog.
Yeah. I mean, are they tougher? Yes.
All scared of him.
But I'm talking about 1 through 7. Who's the better team?
I don't give a fuck. The one that got KG.
Actually, you know what? Al Horford will guard Kevin Garnett like he did in 08 and took the Celtics to 7.
You stop that shit right now. If Kevin Garnett played for the San Antonio Spurs, he would be what Tim Duncan is, the greatest power forward of all time. That's how good KG was. Bro, KG was a dog. Y'all got the old KG.
I know, but that's what we're talking about, right? We're talking about the old KG.
When I was growing up, my favorite basketball player of all time was Allen Iverson. At that time, my second was Kevin Garnett. I had a poster of him on the fucking wall. I wanted to be just like, I'm telling the story, y'all. I wanted to be just like KG, dog. Like, that was like my idol. Cause like I couldn't do all the dribbles and the shit.
Hey, KK, I just gotta say, man, you're gonna be like the best dad and granddad. Like, you're gonna be telling all these stories, bro. Like,
hey, let me tell you, young fella. Let me tell you, young blood. Let me tell you, back in those 3, bro, I had a little poster of my dog on the wall. I was like, yeah. I started wearing Adidas and shit. I was like, yeah, that's my dog right there. All right. Let's. Same question. Mavericks. 11 Mavericks versus 24 Mavericks. I'll start with you, A-Rod. That's a good one. We got 2 Europeans and shit.
No, the Dirk team is untouchable. Like, you can't fuck with that team.
Good job.
I love Luka. Fuck Kyrie, but like that Dirk Nowitzki is.
I love that.
He went through the gauntlet. We do this every time.
Bruh. LA swept them. Portland 5. Portland was 6. OKC 5. KD and all of them motherfuckers.
Run through them. Let's go. Drink up, boys.
Miami Heat whooped that ass too. So Dirk, the run that Dirk was on that year, there was not a soul on this team that can stop him. So that's mine. Sammy, what you got?
Oh, I mean, I think this one's unanimous, bro. It's definitely the 11. That team translates very well to the current NBA too. So
it didn't matter. 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, bro. Them motherfuckers was locked in. What you got, Vic?
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. The Mavericks, this Mavericks team beat probably one of the best teams ever assembled in the Miami Heat. So I don't think it's close. Caron Butler, Corey Brewer locking down Luka. You got fucking Jason Kidd on Kyrie, Dirk Nowitzki.
Run down the roster. I like it.
Dude, JJ Barea.
I'm about to say, just so y'all know, story time. I was in Puerto Rico back in 2006. My uncle Olumide Oyedeji.
I think we had this story before.
He was playing for the Cangrejeros de Santurce, the Santurce Crabbers, right? And JJ Barea was on that team back then. He told me, he said, I'm going to make it. This is 06. He said, because this is when Dwayne Wade went on their championship run. He said, I'm going to make it to the NBA, bro. I said, bro, you short? I don't think so. A few years later, he beat my second favorite player of all time, LeBron, in the NBA Finals. Shit was magical, dog. And
Tyson Chandler was on that team, too.
You know who was on that team as well? A-Rod, you remember, what's his name? Dominique Jones from USF? Yeah, he was on that team, too. We got a USF Bull that got a championship off of that shit. Dominique Jones, baby.
Shit, Patience Stojakovic was on that team?
Dog, that team was stupid, bro.
Sasha Pavlovich.
And here's the thing, though. Jay Kidd was the point guard of that shit. Now he's the head point guard of this shit. Like, to me, the way him, Kyrie, and Luka, that could get a little crazy. Like, they locked step, bro. Like, him, Kyrie, and Luka, because they're all point guards. They're lockstep right now, so that could get a little scary.
Oh, I forgot about the Jet.
The Jet, bro. The Jet was he averaged 6 threes a game. I felt like, oh my god damn,
Jason Terry.
who's guarding him, dog? Who's guarding Terry? Oh, but yeah, I think this is very unanimous.
Not Marion. Shot Marion. That ugly ass shot.
Dog, they had the Matrix, dog. God damn, dog. That team was stupid, bro. That team was stupid. All right, moving on. Because this has been a very popular topic in the media lately, and fuck it, we can't get away from it. We gotta talk women's basketball.
Darn.
All right, listen. So, this week after the fucking hip check by Kennedy Carter or whatever from whatever team that was against Indiana on Caitlin Clark, I was watching the game live in Indiana. I was dead ass in Indiana during that game for a wedding, and I was like, well, that was dirty. She ain't had to do all that. I did not know it was going to turn into this fucking media storm that it became. Like, it's been 3 days of ESPN, FS1, USA Today, Fox News, NBC. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It's not that big of a deal. Like, it was a hip check. Draymond Green does this shit 34 times a fucking year. Like, what the fuck? We talk about it, we move on, but like, they're real into
Did
that
Fox
shit.
News call it a hate crime or something?
Of course. Come on now. Come on. Come on, baby. She went to Iowa, dog. She went to Iowa. She's like as you know, as magnesia as they go. Like, come on. But that don't change the fact that she's a dog. So you're gonna get their side talking about it. You're gonna get the sports side. I'm a fucking Caitlin Clark fan. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker play, dog. I've become an Indiana Fever fan, and that team is trash, by the way. So everyone's like, oh, they're not winning. But, like, I watch basketball. I watch that team. They're fucking garbage. But they do what they can, dog. They do. But I've heard the word nuanced 50 times this week. You know, this is a nuanced conversation. It's women versus men and da-da-da-da. So we might get a little messy here, and I just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to get into this shit real quick because we were in the era of, like, you know, everybody trying to be like copacetic. You know, we good. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't like listening to First Take, but whenever there's a topic that I love to hear debate about, oh, I'm going to First Take and I'm going to Undisputed. I want to hear what everybody.
They bite us, man. They bite us.
I want to hear what everybody. But that's the thing. I want to hear what people get angry about. They got angry about this fucking topic, dog, because you got Stephen A. Smith, got Monica McNutt, who I can't fucking stand because she was talking shit last year, and I'm not with it. But Monica McNutt, Mia Kimes, and you got Joy, you got all these people, right? So you got the women's side and Tina Gumike. You got all the women's side of things, and then you got the men, like look at FS1, LaShawn McCoy, and you know Skip Bayless.
Shit too lately.
But think about it. We as men, we've been talking about sports our whole lives. As we're not women, so I don't know what they talk about in their whole life. I don't know how much sports they actually talk about, but we talk about sports how we talk about sports. And to me, the kind of cover, like the way, like for example, Pat McAfee, Pat McAfee called Caitlin Clark that white bitch, but he wasn't saying it in a bad way. He was saying it like, yo, that bitch right there. You know what I mean? And the media is like, oh my God, Pat McAfee. Oh my God. Like, it's become like this weird thing. And it's like the way women are talking about it is like, you guys just think we jealous. You guys just think we this and that. But like, it's clear to me, I see all the envy from a lot of these WNBA players. I see all the weird, like, yo, they playing defense on you after a free throw and shit. Like, you still got another free throw, shorty. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, they hate this girl, and you can see it. But whenever we talk about it in the media, the Kyrie champions of the world, the Joy Taylor, like all of them, I love all of them. But they're like, no, this is a nuanced conversation. No, this is bigger than that. It's women versus men, da 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 da. But we as men just want to talk about sports as we see it. When LeBron got to the league and Ricky Davis and Carlos Boozer, his own teammate, said, we don't really need LeBron. We don't give a fuck about him. What did they say that was? They said it was jealousy. Because it was, right? Like, oh, they hating. That's jealousy. But if we use that in this context right now, oh, Angel Reese is jealous of Shorty. Oh, why are you saying that? It's not a big deal. Oh, why you gotta say she's jealous? Like
KK, who's your favorite WNBA player of all time?
of all time, Candace Parker for me.
I just
Maya
want to make
Moore,
sure the listeners
actually.
know that you're tuned in. I want to make sure that that
Maya
you're really
Moore,
plugged into the WNBA like that.
bruh. Oh, you don't know that,
Oh
bruh?
no, 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 no.
I be on this shit since the comments, nigga. Come on, baby. Dog. Cynthia Cooper, I watched that whole shit. Come on. Shell Swoops. But anyway, all I'm saying is that the media, man versus woman in sports, now it's becoming a thing. Do you think we run into a problem where like it's about to get weird, A-Rod? Like you think we're in a weird space that we can't talk about women's sports because it's like, oh, that doesn't why are you saying she's jealous? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's we have a revolutionary type player in the WNBA that's going to get the scrutiny. And as Vic was alluding to a couple weeks ago, bust, but now now she's kind of turning it around a bit. So I think a lot of women should be praising her for what she's doing for the WNBA. However,
They hating, right?
but however, it is competitive. It is competitive. You may have no. You may have come in on the white horse and everything and saved the WNBA or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's business. It is business. So, like you said, Draymond Green.
A-Rod, think about it. She white, cool, whatever. So is Brianna Stewart. So is Diana Taurasi. So is
but they weren't
all these girls that been dominant.
They were not,
Lena Deladon, like they've been dominating the league for years.
They were not given the torch like this from Iowa.
I'm just saying, they all the same skin tone, but it's not just because she's white. She's good as fuck. That's the thing. She's good.
You are such a good cop and a bad cop. I want you to know that, right?
I'll just keep it 100, dog. Come on, baby.
I'm just giving you my view on this. That's all I'm doing. I'm giving you my view, and I think that she gets a lot of scrutiny because everybody's like, I don't want to hear about this bitch anymore.
Whoa.
No offense. Like I'm saying it like Pat McAfee says it, okay? So I just think they don't want to deal with Caitlin Clark. That's all they hear about, but they don't know all the work these other girls are putting in. So, to beat the best, you got to be the best. So,
bro, she's played 11 games in her fucking career. Everybody talk about her like she's in her third year.
Correct.
Fuck? Everybody need to chill the fuck out. They gave her the hardest schedule. Dog, she's played the New York Liberty and the fucking Aces like 5 times already. I'm like, bruh, you can't. And Connecticut. Connecticut's son, they 12-0. Like,
listen, Vic has been quiet for a long time, and I want to hear his take on this because I want to hear the word bust.
I'm trying to find baseball picks for tonight.
I love it.
I have no idea what's going on in the WNBA. I watched one game and I was like,
but have you heard the media going crazy about?
Yeah, of course. But
so what?
I don't pay no mind to that. I don't mind that. I don't pay no mind to that. The thing is, like, the Caitlin Clark thing is good, right? So the discourse is good. That you want them to talk about the WNBA if you're a WNBA player, and I think that they're all kind of feeding into this narrative that everybody hates Caitlin Clark and whatever. I mean, she's the reason that they're all fucking flying on private planes now. So shut the fuck up. And I've seen a game and I was shocked at how crazy it was. I mean, you got players like fucking dating each other on the team. Like this shit is wild. Like the unprofessionalism is wild.
LeBron would never.
Well, I mean, just like it's so unprofessional, right? It's like, it's wild. You got people like fucking just throwing up. I saw there was one of these girls that was like apparently like the greatest 3-point shooter. I saw that bitch airball the ball like 4 times. I was like, what's going on here? I saw people trying to grab rebounds and the ball like literally just slipping out of their hands going up. And I saw that multiple times. I saw layups. Keep going. I was just confused. I was like, keep going. I'm surprised. I was just shocked.
Keep it going, dog. What else you see?
All these women could school me easily, one-on-one, in the park, whatever, in a heartbeat. But I was shocked that these are the same people complaining. The product is tough. I mean, it's a tough watch. But it is what it is.
I hate you, dog. I hate you, dog. You crazy, dog. Yo, I can't wait to snip this one up, Sammy. I can't wait to snip this one up. This got to be snipped. ASAP Rocky, baby. Yeah.
No, it's nothing to do with like these. I mean, these are great athletes. It's awesome, but the product is it's just not as a casual fan that was drawn into watching a game because of Caitlin Clark, because of the hype, right? I don't know. It wasn't my thing. It's not for me.
Oh my god, that's the clip right there. Players dating each other.
Hey,
that's fucking crazy, dude.
Hey, put that on a post-it note right now, dog.
And then her ex-girlfriend was on the other team or some shit. Like that was why her ex-wife or some shit.
They have basketball wives in the WNBA.
I was like, is this fucking
basketball wives in WNBA?
And more power to them. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, do what you gotta do, but crazy. Like what? Like you're a professional. How are you fucking your teammate?
Oh my god.
Yo, come on, you can be married to your coworker.
Okay, in that sense, yes, you're right. But come on, like of course, like how are we gonna how do I know that she's not gonna feed you more assists because that's your wife? You know what I mean?
How do you know the boss is not gonna get his secretary more love?
That's why I said if in the WNBA you have chicks dating, why can't you let these athletes just fucking gamble? Fuck it.
And that's the next topic I want to attack.
I mean, that's a little bit, yeah.
Thank you, Sammy. Yo, they gambling out in these streets, dog. They got, A-Rob, do you remember all the baseball players?
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Do you remember all the baseball players that got busted?
Oh my god.
A-Rod, I need you right now.
I'm here, Vic. Vic may be the funniest person I know. I think it's funny.
You saw I was texting you guys during the game. I saw all this stuff.
Vic, the fact that you did text me during the game and I cracked up that much then is that's how funny it is because it's even funnier now. My chest hurts right now. God damn. But God, I lost my. I hate y'all. I hate you, Vic. I hate you, dog. Why are you so good at this shit, dog?
Because Vic is made for TV, man. Vic is made for. Yo, fuck all those guys that are on there with fucking the kicker from the Colts or whatever. Put Vic on that show. Put Vic on that show, guys.
We're in the Thunderdome. Yo, all right. Fuck. What was I about to talk about? Oh, baseball.
Dallas. I don't know.
So they got hella fucking suspensions and shit. Pitcher, is a pitcher from the Padres banned for life?
Yeah.
They got a couple dudes out for a year. Mitchell Kelly from the Athletics, he's definitely been on my fantasy team for streaming options before. So I'm like, oh shit. So, fuck. And then Jonte Porter, apparently he's like doing some Rico shit. Like,
yeah, he's fucked.
He's throwing games and shit. So we've had a conversation about this shit, Sammy. Just let him bet. But motherfuckers is saying, oh, he was throwing games. If a fucking player is throwing games, fuck the bet. Put that motherfucker on in a guillotine, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. So, because we sports fanatics. We're not just fans. We do a fucking podcast every week where we don't give a fuck who listen. We just let it have this discourse because it's fun. So that type of shit to me, I'm like, yo, if you throwing
who's throwing games?
They said Jonte Porter has been quoted saying like he had to throw games for the like they was about to break his legs type of shit. So come on. And Toronto went through a transition where they traded away Siakam and Homeboy and Ojinobi and then RJ Barrett was out and then so it was like it was Jonte Porter playing 24 minutes. His over-under on threes was 1.5. What the fuck you think he was trying to do? Come on, man. Like, the evidence is bad, bro. And as a sports fan, I'm like, yo, fuck that. That shit pisses me off. So, don't you think it's a scary time, Sammy, or we just, like, let them bet? Or what you think, dog?
Fuck that, man. Let the motherfuckers bet. I don't care. Like, if you're going to draft somebody or pick somebody in your team that's going to fucking throw the game, well, you're dumb. You know what I mean? Like, And you're acting like this Jonte Porter or whatever is gonna fucking change the entire NBA finals or whatever.
But like, thank God it's not Michael Porter Jr. Like, think about it. The story would be fucking crazy if it was Steph Curry, if it was Shohei Ohtani.
I mean, at the same time,
Ibe Muzaro is taking a charge for Shohei Ohtani because Shohei Ohtani is the biggest name in baseball. You know the MLB hit up Ibe like, look, we're gonna take care of your family and shit. We need you to take this fucking charge, dog. We ain't letting him get involved with this shit. Come on, dog. Like, this is a big deal to me. I don't know, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm with you.
I don't want to sit here and act like games aren't fixed, like refs aren't throwing games either. So, I mean, what are we really talking about here? You know what I mean? Like,
refs shouldn't be betting either.
First of all, like I said before, let the motherfuckers in baseball just pump their arms full of steroids. I want to see these motherfuckers bash home runs. Let them goddamn bet too.
That's different.
Fuck the bet. Yeah, everybody in the 90s and early 2000s was juicing, and baseball was fun as fuck. And whoever's numbers was inflated, it don't matter. All of them was inflated, dog. Roger Clemens was throwing to Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds was going up to bat like this.
And Barry Bonds never tested positive for nothing, by the way. So fuck that. But go ahead, Vic.
No, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the letting them bet thing. I know, Sammy, that's your thing, but I just think it's a slippery slope once you start doing that. I don't mind so much like the Calvin Ridley or it was Calvin Ridley, the Calvin Ridley thing, like that stuff. I think you need to take it case by case scenario when you're giving out suspensions and stuff like that. I think like the Calvin Ridley thing isn't that big of a deal. I know Jay Grom, a prospect for the Red Sox. He was also one of the guys found out to be betting. He actually only bet on Red Sox games, and apparently he was terrible at it. He had like a net loss.
Oh, the Padres guy.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't mind so much when they're betting like when they're on the injured reserve or on the IL and they're betting like that. What bothers me is when they're actually playing and then even betting on themselves is not great because I think it leads to them throwing games, stuff like that. I mean,
bro, you should not be allowed to bet on your team because you have all the insider trading will get you locked the fuck up.
That's true too.
They don't give a fuck. You will get locked up for insider trading. If you play like my friend Christian Bermudez, A-Rod, you know Christian Bermudez. He's an athletic trainer, the head athletic trainer for the Philadelphia Phillies. Thank God. He's my favorite person in the world because of that. And I know I will never ask him shit about anybody, about any player when I make any bets pertaining to the Phillies because I will never let him get in trouble.
That's legal.
Bro, God forbid he tells me so-and-so might not play tonight, his arm, and he gets in trouble for that. I would never ask him nothing about that because I have enough sense to know, like, fuck that. I ain't touching that.
I'm not going to lie. I used to ask him about Astro prospects when they were
coming. That's fine. That's why they got caught, A-Rod. That's why they got caught. That's why they got caught.
I don't know if I'd say that on a podcast, but
the trash can.
He's not there anymore.
He asked. Statute of limitations. Shit, never mind. I don't want to talk about this shit.
All I can say is I might start betting on WNBA games now because of Vic's take on shit. If they're fucking and they're married, I might see who's married.
Yo, this shit is wild, dude.
Yo, so you heard that one dude said,
fucking days of our lives.
He bets all the unders if Shorty's on her, time of the month. Like, oh shit, that's the point.
Imagine like your wife didn't give you a pass and she's like pissed at you, like how like your wife gets pissed at you for like doing dumb shit. Like you go home after the game, she's like, you didn't hit me on that fucking corner three, bitch. You sleep on the couch tonight. Like that's fucked up.
Vic is our Bill Murray. Vic is our Bill Murray, bro.
I just don't know.
Yo, I'm about to get you on the Apollo, bro.
That wasn't the thing that bothered me the most, though. It was the fucking. There was the layups and they looked like they were playing at the fucking park, man. I don't know.
The park. What kind of park was it, Vic?
Dude, I don't know. It's like the YMCA.
The YMCA.
Honestly, like that might have been not the best example of a game. But I was not impressed.
You're on to something, Vic.
No, he was not fucking impressed, yo.
I was expecting like fucking Caitlin Clark to come out like Steph Curry shooting threes from the logo. She shot 1 3, made it in, and then like the next time like she got like I don't know, she did some fucking stupid ass layup. Every mid range shot looked like I take like a red fuck. You know when you take that shot in 2K and it's red? Yeah, that's what it looked like.
$50 on my head. He's upset.
I was mad because I got tricked.
Upset.
I was
Fuck
tricked.
mad. He was not even mad. He was upset. He was disappointed. Oh my God. You ever had a teacher, a parent, or girl, somebody told you that? I wasn't even mad at you. I was disappointed.
I'm gonna give it another shot. I need to give it another shot.
You was disappointed.
I have been laughing for 30 minutes on this.
My head hurt right now. My head hurts now.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Well, with that being said, I do have one more fun last thing I want to talk about.
Oh, hold on. Before you say that, let me tell you a fun fact that I learned during that broadcast. So that chick that I was telling you about, that was like one of the greatest 3-point shooters of all time. Like, so she hit a 3, right? And she passed her ex-wife from a pass from her fiance. Her fiance gave her the assist to pass her ex-wife on the 3-point list.
Stop.
Crazy.
Chill out, dog.
I might be talking myself back into that shit. That shit sounds pretty cool.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop. I'm going to die right now, dog. No, come on. You can't do this to me, dog. He don't even think it's funny here, right? He's just like,
you should see my face when they said Beyonce on the fucking broadcast.
This is his diary, bro. He's reading his fucking thoughts. He's like, what the fuck? He's on page 46. He's like, yo, what the fuck, dog? What the fuck was I watching? Oh my God. He's so mad, dog. It's wild, dog. That is hilarious. I don't even know how to follow. You know what? I'm gonna just save this next topic for the next show because there's nothing.
No, run it.
No, this is too funny, bro. I gotta leave it right here. Dog.
Oh, run it.
It was just a little fun topic. I had, first off, who y'all picking to win the Stanley Cup real quick? Go ahead. I'm going Edmonton because yeah. A-Rod, I know who you going. Who you got, Vic? Vic, money on it.
Hold on, let me check Hard Rock.
Oh yeah, I want to know. Like, same thing with the finals. I'm sure they got this, MVP, whatever. So give me those numbers.
So they got for the series, it is
okay.
The Panthers are favored -140.
What? How much?
Panthers 140 -140. Edmonton +110.
+110. Oh man. Ooh, damn, really? Oof. How many games?
Titties is magic. I don't give a shit.
The games, so you can get. They don't really have the good total games. Here we go. Total games. So 6 games is +200. 7 games +200. 5 games +275. 4 games +600. I like the 600. The 6 games.
Okay.
Hockey's weird though. You never know.
Yeah, literally, it's like hot goalie, you can't stop it, and it's crazy.
I'll tell you what, yo, MVP odds: Connor McDavid +200.
Oh hell yeah, I'm taking that shit. He already the best player in the league, and he the rookie, right? He a rookie, right?
Yeah, I know, dude. He's been in the league forever.
Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
Like the 3rd year.
Nah, he's been in like at least 6 years. So, fun fact though, Matthew Tkachuk on the Florida Panthers. Him and Jason Tatum went to the same high school.
Anyway, he lost me money before because I had him to get a point and he didn't have a fucking half a point. I said over and under half with the Chuck. Oh yeah, hell yeah. He didn't have the point, so fuck him. So, cool. I got nothing else to say, bro. I'm gonna save this shit for the next time. Hey, Rod. So let's talk about the naysayers. Celtics fans, stand up. Let's go, Sammy. What the fuck do we have to say to the naysayers, Mr. Sammy?
We're going to win this 18th banner, and we're going to do it, and we're going to stomp on Kyrie's face.
God damn. That was rough. Oh, my God. You know what?
Bite the curb.
Oh, my God.
I can't go to you, Vic, yet. I'm going to go to A-Rod because he's on bias. I need a more pleasant point of view, hopefully. Yo, A-Rod. Are you big mad like Sammy or what? Like, what's your naysayer saying, dog?
Woo!
Wait, go ahead, bro.
Vic for president, Sammy for the vice president. That's all.
Hey, damn.
I'm
You
losing a
got
lot
my
of weight
fucking
from that.
Here's my card. Where do I put it in, bro? Here's the ballot, bro. I'm putting this shit in right now. Because this dude, Vic, oh man, I would love to go to work every day. Like, you know what? I'm honoring my president, dog. That's my dog. That man, he gets it. And then, you know, you got Sammy Cool, Calm and Collect. You know, he's there. But when he got to fucking throw it, like, fuck, let's go. I'm like, goddamn, Sammy. So it's a good, perfect match, dog. The synergy is just fucking there. Oh man, I love it, bro. I really do. But damn, you gave me your naysayers, A-Rod? Oh, that's your naysayers. All right, Vic. No, actually, I'll give you my naysayers and Vic, you got to close this bitch out. My naysayers, the Philadelphia Phillies is still the best team in the motherfucking league, baby. Just so y'all fucking know. We gonna see y'all at the end, New York. We ready for y'all, Soto. We ready. And Anthony Volpe, he's on my fantasy team balling. And then last night, I put a little parlay together. Aaron Judge, 1.5 fucking hits. Bases. Easy fucking money. He was in the parlay. Shout out to fucking the Yankees for that shit. Aaron Judge and them. We see y'all in the World Series. Yeah, that's my naysayers. Now, Vic, I would love to hear your naysayers because you are on a roll right now, baby. So
I got nothing funny.
Give me your naysayers.
I'm just gonna say,
Stop dating your coworkers.
What's that? Yeah, don't date your coworkers. Yeah, use Tinder. Try and find somebody outside your work circle. If you are, make sure you disclose it to HR.
What the fuck? Whoa. Is there any context? Can I get some context?
Talk about the WNBA.
Yeah, just make sure.
Yeah.
Sammy's the one teasing me up. Appreciate it, Sammy.
We gotta report that to the fucking HR.
Yeah.
Yo, you passed me on the fucking assist list, bitch. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. We gotta make sure that. Yeah, we gotta keep everything above board.
That's my bag, baby. What you doing? You're fucking up my bag. You know what? That's all I gotta say. A-Rod, where can they find this? If you can release it, I'll appreciate it, Mr. Man. Go ahead.
Oh my God, I'm crying. I'm sweating.
You can find us on.
Oh, you can find us on Twitter at @fair_weather_pod. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, also TikTok. Search the Fair Weather Podcast. And where you subscribe or listen to podcast audio, you can catch us there. Search the Fair Weather Podcast. Somebody take it away.
Vic, take it away, dog. What's the final thought?
I think I just got to reiterate. Just make sure you work on your layups instead of kissing your teammate.
Okay.
And with that,
we fucking out. Damn.